much. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia.
Tobias Harris.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. Here's Young. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. Here's Harris. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Young pass to Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Junior dishes to Harden. Here's Junior. And the 76ers get it back. Harden kicks to Junior. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Vliet on the wing, defended by Milton. Siakam inside. Good D by Embiid. Got it off in time. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Now this is how you finish up.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead.
49.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to... Substitutions for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Anunoby subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Junior subbed in for James Harden. Porter is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Barnes passes to Trent. Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. And they get it. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Junior. And Harrell shoots it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And the Raptors call time here.
And, you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumper early in his career, but he worked.
Substitution on the
Guys,
floor.
what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
OG, and you know what I mean. One shot.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Reed. Junior's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's House in at the small forward position. Lets it go. And it's Junior missing. Here's Boucher, Van Vliet. And yes, it's good.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
At the line for
Free throw good, Van Vliet. 29 seconds left in the game. And here's Junior. Another three for Philadelphia.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Fade away. Big ball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been...
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly.
Hey,
Come here.
were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay.
Hey, MP. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team.
That's a great question. Maybe. I mean, you really never know.
Okay then, last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team,
Well, this may not be my hometown, but
well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
likewise, man.
Hey.
Now it's time for the game, the decisive game for the finals. Who will win? Team Brian with the Warriors or Team Blake with the Miami Heat? Let's go.
Well, since it's Team Loser here alongside Danny and Rodney, we get to give our predictions. I am going to go with the Miami Heat. I think Blake has all the pieces, and I might be a little biased here, but he has a...
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early.
The 76ers making a change here. Junior's checked in. Taking a look at the 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Junior, he's out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Outside Barnes. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Back to Anunoby. The fader. The rebound by Embiid.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Good work there as it goes.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Outside Barnes. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Siakam. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Anunoby. And here's Jr. outside. Toronto grabs the miss. And Clark in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. If you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
And again, Toronto no good. Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league, but I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Toronto calls time here. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
The 76ers making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Trent's shot is off. The Sixers leading. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Melton passes to Jr. For 3. Shot clock at 6. Hits the trifecta. Junior's got 5 now. 7 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Trying to get back on track. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 70s.
21. The 76ers. 28.
Switches here for the Raptors. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in for Trent. Here's Harrell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And a deep 3 from Junior. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Anunoby in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 4 on the clock. Young way outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Outside Anunoby. Porter against Melton. Back to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Junior outside. And the 76ers another three. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Fires the three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so we wrap up the first half. Sixers ahead.
39. The 76ers. 47.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Siakam. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tucker. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Junior subbed in for Harden. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Junior. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. Tobias Harris out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Reed in at the 4. Van Vliet against Junior. Trent outside. Oh, stolen by Junior. Melton outside to the middle. Junior. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher.
76ers foul.
Hey guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Porter Jr. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for Harrell. And Tucker is subbed in for McDaniels. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From deep, Junior, and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Outside Anunoby. Trent outside. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
On the wing, Junior, guarded by Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Goes up on the wing. That shot off the mark.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's Philadelphia sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Oh, what?
What just happened?
Oh, my controller died. Hold on.
Blake wins. Crown him.
He was about to yam on me, too.
3, 2, 1. Back on.
Oh.
All right.
What if that was a planned power outage?
It was. Come on, LeBron, you got nothing.
So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Substitution on the course.
Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for White. And then for Philadelphia, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton comes in for Harris. And Junior subbed in for James Harden. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Maxey. Shake Milton is out there with Junior. Then there's Embiid, and Harrell's in at the 4 spot. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Embiid just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy. Buckets like that.
Fades back, and the shot is long.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. Daniels, he's checked in for Philadelphia. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Maxey. Caruso up top. He's guarded by Melton. Ball kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
The 76ers leading by 10. And here's Junior. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. And this team, Greg, crafting MP, hoping he can grow into the lead. Here, it might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft him. Keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And Harrell slams it in.
This is Montrezl Harrell, strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
Ball finds Drummond. Now Green, defended by Milton. Back to Drummond. Caruso, the pass to Green. There's Ball with the three. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Harrell. Floats it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and they recover it. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
13, the 76ers, 28.
Substitution going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green, and it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Daniels is checked in for Embiid. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey, and Junior subbed in for James Harden. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Shake Milton, DeAnthony Melton out there with Jalen McDaniel. Then it's Junior. And it's Harrell in at the center position. Philadelphia's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Williams kicks to Levine. Shoots over Melton. Kept alive. There's Williams. No good with the layup.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Rebound by the Bulls. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
25, the 76ers, 63.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here.
Substitution on the court.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Reedy's checked in for P.J. Tucker. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Junior subbed in for James Harden. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso.
For 3.
And it's White in a point.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press the looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
White dishes to Green, and he makes that one. Green. He's got his second bucket.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Good on the shot.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Caruso. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A competitor, Alex Caruso, making things happen.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the Bulls making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Shot on the wing. And it's Junior missing. Into the Bulls, shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 5 now.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Here's Junior. He's got 13. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Junior's got 10 points in just the second half. Caruso, the pass to Beverly. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific one. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Reed out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Junior. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Milton in at the 1 spot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And that one's good, Junior.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Terry kicks to Beverly. And the pass to Caruso. Wide open look. And it's Reed pulling it down. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's Junior. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Terry. Williams trying to break free and rebounded by McDaniels. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Junior missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. And again, Chicago, no good. The 76ers shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Now, here's Junior, defended by Beverly. And it's Junior missing. Bulls have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Poked away. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Trying his luck from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Junior's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Milton the pass to Reed. Kicks it to Junior. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. It's a great way to connect.
In a moment, now to take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
To the paint. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
13 foul.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Good on both.
Andre Drummond's game has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Junior. A three-pointer off the mark. And so here is Chicago. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
From outside the arc. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the inside, Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
With the assist.
Now here's Junior. Defended by Beverly. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Thank you.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP, Thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Hey, listen, I wanted to say thank you to you and the team for the tremendous job you're doing connecting with the fan base. On behalf of the entire organization.
MP, have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What? Big news. Big news. Rookie standout. Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is...
Thanks, Coach. Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on.
He's
locked
locked in.
And he's having a great time.
His mind is locked in.
Yep, there it is. There's Tracy.
Over 3 guys.
Oh, come on. Come on.
You got to put some more people on the baseline. You got to crowd that paint.
I literally had LeBron help D on the baseline.
In close. That's how
You can't stop Tracy. You're dunking. How you feeling after the first quarter?
I'm feeling good, but it's a long game. Hey, you.
All right, Grant, it's time to light the jack-o'-lanterns, leave out some candy, and watch some hoops. This should be a spectacular game.
You're right, BA. I mean, it's always fun to play a holiday game. There's that extra little bit of energy in the air, both for the fans and the players.
Well, look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Junior, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Morris to the right side. Beal outside. Shoots over Maxey. Beal's shot is good.
Well, Beal can really score just about anywhere. Don't be surprised when he knocks down shots from the mid-range.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Back to Maxey. Junior against Morris. And count that. 2 points. And a chance for one more at the line.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has a nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Free throw good. Junior.
Now for MP, remember, this guy was booed on draft night. He came into the league with the fans against him, but I think MP is using that as fuel.
No question, you have to. It's a tough spot to come into, but MP is going to try to win over the fans. Now here's Beal. His last outing, he had 24 points.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Kuzma against Junior. Kuzma rejected by Junior. Count the basket. And another look at the mobile one drive as he put it into overdrive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Junior. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's Morris. Excellent D there from Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Junior. And the layup is good. Junior's got 10 points in the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Junior against Morris. Gafford passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Kuzma, pounded by Harris. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Sixers leading. Here's Junior. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. He's got 12.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Beal with it. shoots over Maxey. The Wizards with another miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Junior. Another miss by Junior. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're really working the paint now.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the Wizards call time here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Avdia, he's checked in for Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kuzma. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tucker. Milton's checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Wing shot on the way. Junior, no good. Washington trailing. Here's Kispert. Outside Nunn. Pass to Wright. Launches a three. And Milton pulls it down.
Not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Kispert. Now Porzingis. Harrell defending. The fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Here's Avdia. McDaniels covering. Outside Nunn. Clock at 6. Over Harden. Nunn, no good. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Sixers ahead, up by 11. And back in a moment. We'll get underway with quarter number 2.
DC fans, a big round of applause.
Porzingis is checked in for Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kuzma. And Nunn is subbed in for Kispert. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tucker. Milton's checked in for Harris. And Junior subbed in for James Harden. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Junior in at the 1.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position. Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league. Well, very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. And defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And here's Junior outside. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. The Wizards have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And Philadelphia has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. And here's Junior outside. Avdia pulls it in. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, B.A., it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. 41 seconds left in the second period. Right outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to right. From behind the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now here is Junior. 20 points for him. Deflects the pass. McDaniels finds Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Beal. He's got 13. Over Milton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
25.
Sixers ahead, up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And he dunks it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Morris. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Beal outside. From deep. Morris can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Now here's Kuzma. Gafford passes to Morris. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
2 on the clock. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harris passes to Junior. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morris for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Tucker finds Junior. Pulls up. And he knocks the jumper down. Junior's got 22 points. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as...
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with Junior. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Daniel House. And it's Reed in at the four-man spot.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Dedmon against Wright. Pass to Gafford. And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And here's Junior. 20 feet out. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.
Boom, bang, 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 bang. Finna get some drip, guys.
The last person to survive the basketball trampoline challenges is the winner! Challenge number 1. You have one jump. Dunk on the highest hoop here. Justin, you have to...
You gotta make sure your players got trip on 2K23. And y'all already know these VC prices not getting any cheaper. So I'm gonna show y'all some W drip on a budget. One thing you definitely want to do is come over here to your free prizes and do the roll every day. This can give you free clothes. Next, believe it or not, we're headed to the Converse store. Make sure you pick up a pair of these black shorts. There's 10,000 VC, but trust me, they go with so many different things. They're gonna be worth it. The next must-have items are here in the Rose Sporting Goods. From down here to the accessories.
Rose Sporting Goods?
Come over to these compression. Go to the middle one. All the way down to the bottom is the black ones for only 150 BC. Go back over to the socks, go to the tall socks, and all the way at the bottom is a pair of black socks as well. The shorts can...
I like it. Great choice.
No, I want short socks. I want short socks.
Pressure pants and sock combo are going to be very versatile that we can match with a lot of different outfits so we don't have to keep buying different pairs of shorts. Our next stop is going to be the NBA store. Once you're in the NBA store, come down here to the Mitchell and Ness section and then choose whatever team you guys want. And then a lot of them have these different warm-up jackets. They're only 2,500 BC, which is an absolute steal. A lot of teams have these jackets, but some of my favorites are the Raptors, the Warriors, Clippers, the Grizzlies, even the Spurs have one, the Hornets, and the Hawks, and the Orlando Magic. The last thing we need for our outfit is a pair of shoes. The custom shoes cost a ton, so I highly recommend finding a pair that already matches your jacket.
So... Slowly but surely, I'm getting drippier. Somebody joined?
Short combo. I'll show you guys a couple of my outfits. This first one is with the Raptor jacket. I went with the Aqua 8s here, along with the black shorts and black accessories. The next one is here with the Magic jacket.
So he went to Nike. I'm Okay. Everybody, we need family, that's how we rock. Everybody, we need family, that's how we walk. That's how we rock. Dun, 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 dun,
There it is, right there.
Oh, this is good content here.
Yeah, so he was baseline for the men's 10.
Nope.
Oh, finally.
Big bang, take a little bit.
Maybe try zone, Blake.
Here's McGrady.
Don't say my name in
Wait, you gotta get some
vain.
points on the board, buddy.
She want the whole crew, shawty, shawty, but when the lights out, what is there to say? What you doing, what you doing?
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on. On building chemistry.
And now Washington starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Here's Junior. Off target from outside.
When the lights out, what is there to say? I need it right now. I'm Doctor.
Baseline, right?
10-point game. Let's bring in T-Mac. What do you say?
Oh. Brian baseline Banafitemi from here out.
Run the BBB.
Oh boy. Calling the
Going
shot.
isolation.
T-Mac can turn the ankle in a minute now. Too easy. Too easy.
He's got...
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Daniel. And so it's Washington with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson.
I'm gonna make it 1 minute quarters so I could get this done faster. The aluminum.
Your champion, Brian.
I was a little afraid of my depth, so I'm ready to retool in the offseason. And now, like Blake was trying to repeat this season, I'm going to try to repeat next season.
Well, we'll look forward to that. Congratulations, Brian Baseline Banafitemi. I am excited for next season because I can't wait for LDGK to not have an excuse to lose.
Hey, listen, no excuses, but I'm coming for that #1.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Barrett. Pass to quickly for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's quickly after the made shot from Junior. Pass to Brunson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Junior again, Philadelphia.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Barrett. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Randall kicks to quickly. High, arcing shot. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge. First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Here's Philadelphia. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Junior with it. Now defended by Randall. Offensive rebound. Harris, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Barrett. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
For 3, Barrett. The offensive rebound. Randall. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Brunson kicks to quickly. Back to Brunson. Passes it to quickly. The three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at 6'7".
Substitution on the court.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. That's helped them stake this lead.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker. Tyrese Maxey out there with Junior, and it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Toppin after the made shot from Junior.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. Boy, he's playing out of his head, yelling everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now, here's Barrett. Now, Brunson. It's hauled in by Harris.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Maxey. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Brunson, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here is Robinson. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The 76ers leading by 14. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Quickly with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. New York moving the ball around. Good.
Jalen Brunson. And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now, here's Junior. Number 15 points in the game.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And here's Barrett. And there's the pass to Brunson. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Philadelphia with a
score. Your Sixers, 38. The Knicks, 22. Fans, how about a big round of applause for your Sixers?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at center. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. Talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Evan, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. New York calls timeout. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin.
Substitution on the court.
Maxey passes to Junior. Pulls up on the wing. Count that bucket. It's now 22 points for Junior. Now here's Brunson. Some solid defense right there from Junior. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more in 2K. And it's you, our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Junior, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. You got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Robinson's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Hart. Back to Barrett. Pass to Hart. Now Robinson. To the middle. Here's Quickly. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Junior with it. Now defended by Randall. And a fast break now for New York. Randall's running. And stolen by Junior. Maxey against Barrett. Junior takes it off the glass. Junior's got 26.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Back to Quickly. Kicks to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Quickly the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. And the 70. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done, and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on all.
Facts, man. Come on, we out here.
Uh-huh.
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Look, it's Othello.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddy's pet project.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa, whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do.
You can fight back. Look, if...
And Pete, wait.
What?
We have a date tonight.
I'm excited to find out which play you voted as top play of Season 6. The winner will be announced on social. Head over to NBA2K_2K TV.
Until then, enjoy Season 7. We'll see you out there.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Biyombo in at the 5. Now here is Junior, coming off a terrific game against New York. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Paul with it. It's Warren on the wing. No good with the triple. Here's Maxey. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Biyombo, they get the rebound. The kick out to Paul. Four on the clock. Outside Booker. Tries yet again. And Paul lays it in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
They now take the lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Suns have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Free throw line jumper. Rejected by Junior. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That kind of rejection early on energizes you.
so here's Phoenix. They trail by 1. Harris against Warren. Pass to Paul. Back to Warren. Durant for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Junior, he's out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Paul. Oh, Junior with a block. Maxey against Booker. Maxey passes to Junior. Misses the 3. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Count it. Paul's got 6.
Was Paul a crafty finisher? Gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, they'll find a way to get it done.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Junior, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Paul. That won't go either for Paul.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Junior with it. Durant covering. And it's Junior missing. The Suns trailing. Now here's Booker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Here's Maxey. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Paul finds Durant. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got his first basket. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Booker. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Junior outside. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Phoenix calls timeout.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
And it's a completely... James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. Impacting the game in a number of ways. The man is relentless. We'll be back in a moment.
33. The Suns, 23.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Biyombo in at the 5 down low. Durant's shot is off. Philadelphia shooting 46%, a decent average so far. A nice shot by Junior.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, no, you're Doc. And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Sally.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And it's Junior missing.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got 10 points. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And that one's good. Junior.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Booker against Maxey. Fires from deep. They get it back. Here's Durant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Right side Maxey. Pass to Junior. He shoots a 3. That one doesn't drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the 2nd of 4 games total on the road for them.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the great...
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Junior, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Biyombo. Now here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Junior. Pulls it. Tries again. Uses the glass that time. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 21.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Biyombo with it. Embiid's there. Here's a 3 from Paul. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Junior. He shoots again. And that one's good.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Ball passes to Warren. Now Booker. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. The drive by Junior. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers from him.
And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. But you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Junior way outside. Another miss by Junior. The Suns have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And the bucket is good.
There's a dependability when Chris Paul needs to get the scoring going. He's still capable of doing that.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they're trying to claw back into the game. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And here's Junior outside. And the 76ers another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Junior.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the mid-range. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-4 run. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for your 6th.
Free throw good. Junior. So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Lee. Back to Shamet.
Philadelphia foul. Number 00. That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul. '76ers foul. Number 00. That's his 2nd personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Team foul. At the line for the Suns.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Junior outside. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next.
Wow, you really showed out tonight.
Is this the best? Man, I don't see it that way. You know, I've had a bunch of good games. Oh, man.
I told you.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila.
Okay.
I'm Josh Giddey, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV and Season 7 of 2K23.
After an electrifying Season 6, I am so excited for my career in Season 7. No, check it.
Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Junior's out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Murray. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. The injury bug his whole career.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Young pass to Murray. The feed to Collins. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the focus was to get stopped. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Hunter, the pass to Young. And good that time.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Junior. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Traps in the tray.
3 points.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over to the wing. Collins kicks to Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, the pass to Young. Clock at 6. Feeds to Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 16 feet away. Rebound by Murray. Junior's gone 1 of 3. shooting so far?
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Trae Young. And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that was the mobile one drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Counting. And for the Hawks, Smith, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hunter kicks to Murray. Pass to Collins. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Maxey into the lane. Here's Junior. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Junior's got 7 points in the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Murray outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Young kicks to Hunter. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Establishing a pink presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the strike. Lots of chances and making the most of it.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich are their guard. And it's Capella and at the center locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks foul. Young's shot is off. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the left wing. On the wing. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Reed. Junior's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Young. Hunter on the wing. Shot from free throw range. They grab their own miss. And it's Capella missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Maxey finds Harris. Here's Junior. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta is shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. That hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia leading by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. From deep, another 3 for Philadelphia. Junior's gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bogdanovich against Maxey. Shot from 12. The Hawks again can't hit.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Got that one up quick. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Hunter kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Young's got 12 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella, and Murray's subbed in for Bogdanovic. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 12 now in this quarter.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Here's Junior. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. The Hawks trail by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Junior missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Junior. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's
the 76ers, 37.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Junior, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Here's Junior with the drive. Has contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, every time down the floor. This is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. James Harden, he's checked in for Maxey. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they need. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one. And those are the cut.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Junior. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks trail by 6. In the corner is Hunter. Off target with his 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one drops.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get it again. And Okongwu slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And that's a great piece to work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
And the pressure Trae Young puts on defenses. Outstanding at taking it to them and drawing the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Philadelphia.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Now, here's Junior, defended by Young. And that one's good, Junior.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the 76ers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Junior and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Junior with it. Yep, it's good.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding...
Man, listen, there's a lot of love.
Heading into Season 7, you're going to want to elevate your shot style. I know you'll be psyched for this one, Chris. Post up with the Kareem Skyhook, now available in the animation store along with many other new exclusives.
You know it, and that hook shot elevates even further into the clouds when you put on your NASA reward shirt from level 10. And then black.
Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Ingles. It's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
A nice shot by Tucker.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Now here is Holiday. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Here's Junior. After Drew Holiday's score. Here's Junior. No good with the triple. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Holiday, here we go. And no good, trying to use the glass. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Ingles against Maxey. Ingles dishes to Lopez. And he gets the bucket.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
Philadelphia leading by 3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Junior missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous guy. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync.
Substitution on the court.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The shot's good.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Actually out there with Junior, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Knocked loose. He had stolen by Ingles. second quarter. We're a little over a minute and a half in. There's the pass to Connaughton. Embiid trying to break loose, and it's Connaughton missing. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against Utah. Here's Maxey. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 17. Bucks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now his fourth NBA season. Just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And he makes both free throws. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some. Other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17-point game. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. The Bucks shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Lopez passes to Ingles. Connaughton against Harris. Pass to Holiday. Over Junior. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And that one's good, Junior. 1:57 left in the first half. Antetokounmpo passes to Ingles. Top of the key, Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Reed is checked in for Tobias Harris.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ingles kicks to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Reed. Puts up a 3. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. Junior's got 7 now in this quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You got to have all hands on deck for this one.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Shake Milton, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And James Harden subbed in for Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Three-pointer. And shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Back to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Carter with the 3. Portis on the follow. Portis has got his second basket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead.
38. The Bucks. 20.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the court for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And Holiday throws it down.
Boy, good reaction in transition from Holiday that time. Sees the fast break forming and is right there to finish it off.
Here's Junior. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Tries a 3. And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Junior. Junior's got 20 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Buries it down low.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
The 76ers leading by 15. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Ingles, the bounce pass. Lopez finds Ingles. Over Junior. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second-chance opportunities for his team.
Here's Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the one.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Tucker. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the Bucks miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Actually out there with Junior. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Good on the triple. That's 23 points for Junior.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers leading by 15. Harris passes to Junior. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. The one misses, just the one made. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And that one is good, Junior. Bucks trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Crowder. Giannis inside. He's against Tucker, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Clock at 4, and here's Ingles outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Passes to Tucker. Right wing. Here's Junior. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 15. Here's Ingles. Here's Lopez. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops. No matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Tucker dishes to Junior. Knocks down the three ball. Junior's got 12 points in just the second half. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Holiday looking for an opening. The pass to Giannis. Trying to get open as Lopez. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, and what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Outside Holiday. Now, here's Ingles. The kick out to Holiday. The tray. And Embiid pulls it down. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. So it's... The 76ers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
You shot a great percentage tonight after some struggles earlier this season.
I mean, Coach said those shots are there for me.
toast to that Ritz cracker taste and a toasty, crunchy chip.
like it. Great choice.